Lee Jones here from Hotspawn, and I'm here with my monthly Boaster interview, this time at Masters Toronto after knocking out Sentinels. And I guess first question, actually, I wanted to ask, not related to you specifically, but what on earth did Althea have for breakfast today?
Oh, trying to think. I don't even know what he had for breakfast. Probably ownage breakfast.
What would
I
that
don't
be?
know. Trying to think. I don't even know if he had breakfast. But I'd ask him. He's in the other room, but he's got his headset on
No,
too.
no, never mind. But yeah, he was a monster today. Um, just give me your just general thoughts on the series first of all, then.
I think it was a slow start from us on Sunset. It's a map that we have to get good at quick if we want to get to the grand finals because both teams, Wolves and Paper X, like a Sunset. So we need to get it to a level that's competent. But other than that, I think like Ascent is looking really good for us, and Icebox was actually looking pretty good. We got unlucky with some rounds, but then we also got quite lucky with other rounds. So a big fix up, I think. Cron slow timing as well, and Sage defense needs to be on point. And then we it should be cleaned up. Should be Gucci after that.
How's Kayak doing?
He was a bit. I think we always do a percentage check at the start of the day. He was at 60%, I think, today. But between after the second map, he was feeling really hungry. So his energy was a bit low, but he soldiered through. We gave him a little sandwich, and he managed to carry us through with Alfia on the icebox. I'm really proud of him. We get obviously a day off now to have a little rest and recuperate and prepare for the games ahead.
Yeah. And tell me what it's like in the arena that they've got there in Toronto, because they were just talking to on broadcast about it, like how the fans are so close, and it's been like basically not every team, but there's pretty much every team has got one or two people that have been constantly like interacting with the fans. Yourself, obviously, being one of them. But yeah,
Mm.
what is it like the difference of having them that close?
It's quite funny. They, I don't know if they can even see the production. I think they can see our screens maybe, but it is a vibe in there. It's like a mosh pit of excitement and cheering. So it is funny when we win around. We give them a little show and stuff. It's a cool format. It's a cool system. It's hot. Day one was really hot, but we bought fans. I'm wearing shorts. Stuff like that to
Chop the
prepare
hair
for
off
it
as well.
because we weren't ready for it. Cut the hair off as well. I actually did. It was a Spoozy Buff, who's Spoozy's one of the makeup artists here from EMEA, so she helped me out.
Cool. On the broadcast as well, on the yeah, on the final map, they were kind of saying by the end that in their view it looked like Sentinel's mental had gone a bit. Did you get that feeling at all towards the end of map 3?
I think so. I mean, they got 7 rounds on attack side icebox, which is decent. But as soon as we won the pistol, we're back to 7-7, and I know defense icebox at 7-7 feels very uncomfortable. Because it's a hard side to even get rounds on. As you saw, we only got 5. But we worked the map so well. People were getting their picks. Alfie was abusing them as well. We got really lucky on that time where we faked the B, but then they knifed us A, and then we had to go under B split. So we got quite fortunate with that round. Like Alfie once again going beast mode. So it's just really happy to have players that can do that when sometimes my IGLing might not be on the best call of the round or the perfect call.
What did you make of the first seed curse thing?
Yeah, I mean, can't really give excuses. But it is hard going onto a stage for the first time, not knowing really how hot it is, not fully getting warmed up. And it's so unlucky that both times we've not been able to have a choice of who we want to play. So we instantly insta-lock Gen G. I think you just randomize it at this point, and we'd have more chance of getting some luck, it seems, for EMEA. But you know, that's the nature of competition. You can't be complaining about it. You have to adapt. And if that's us grinding through the lower bracket, then so be it. It means we're going to be playing Pearl this event. So look out for that.
And who do you make as the favorite now with the 4 left?
Obviously, Paper X Wolves is a banger series. I think it's very aggression versus aggression, aim versus aim, and a little bit of strategy versus strategy as well. So I'm interested to see how their game goes. And then down in the lower bracket, you got G2 and Fnatic, teams that like have won for their league, and obviously G2's been having fielded consistent results. Valorant's a great IGL, and Fnatic, we've won stuff before. We can win again. With the exact type of team that can really grind out these lower brackets and gain momentum because we just believe and trust and enjoy each other's gameplay and company.
Yeah. Just on Wolves, what have you made of Suifat's kind of story as like coming out of as this new superstar now? Because he to me kind of feels like a little bit similar to you in the sense that he's like the IGL, but the IGL that leads with like this, like with fun and all this big energy. I would say I saw your tweet this morning. He has got much bigger arms.
Yeah,
That's
he
one
does.
obviously that's one difference, but yeah, in general, like how have you found it like watching him grow on this tournament?
I think he's such a nice character in the scene, but also in the hotel. When I've seen him, I went and spoke to him when I arrived because he's a big fan of me actually, because he's IGL. But this IGL is fragging. He is at least. And I remember his story is from like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So at the start, he was grinding in the similar league to Kong Kong, and I was in the Chinese Twitch, like chat, like typing like, "Oh, nice try there," like in the chat about him. He was a jet orp at the time, similar to me, which is quite funny. And he remembers it to this day. So when he got here, he was like, "Please, can I get a jersey swap?" So he's a big fan of me, and I always respect IGLs that like are a big fan of me because it's like I appreciate it and I know how it feels to look up to other IGLs, my CS:GO times especially. Yeah, and he's a good vibe. You know, they're just riding a wave right now. They are with like the underdog mentality,
Hmm.
loving life and just shooting, and it's really fun to see.
Yeah,
Makes it exciting.
definitely. For yourselves then at this tournament, it's obviously been a while since winning a global tournament now.
Yeah.
How important would it be, do you think, like for yourself, for the org and the roster to kind of to win another global event and kind of like if you like move on from the 2023 era because it still kind of is the one that kind of looms over Fnatic as always trying to get back to that level. Yeah, how
Yeah.
important would it be for you guys to win another global event?
Yeah, it's funny. 2023, we won Tokyo, and Alfie said he's bored. And then we lost champs. And then 2024, we're in the blooming trenches trying to get through lower brackets and stuff. So I'm definitely more appreciative of even just qualifying for events again. It really humbles you when you're not able to win a trophy and you're watching other teams win it. Because I always stay and watch like the finals and stuff for inspiration. And as long as I still have that hunger when I'm watching them win it, then I'll keep grinding, keep going. And I think for me, it's just I don't know how much long I've got left in the scene. Uh, um, and I'm just hoping I can do whatever I can with the boys that I have and win another one. And then we'll see from there as well. So I just focusing on game by game, but it would be really nice to win again because that will really show that like I'm capable of doing it like without Mini, I'm capable of doing it without other players as well. Like
Hmm.
and that would be a really big achievement for me, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Let's rattle through our UK questions then before we run out of time.
Right.
Ketchup on a roast dinner.
Ketchup on a roasting? No. Criminal behavior.
Yeah,
Gravy.
I'd agree. Um, EastEnders, Corrie, or Emmerdale?
When I was younger, Mum used to watch Coronation Street and Emmerdale, so I think Coronation Street I watched more episodes of, but they got rubbish now, and so they don't watch either.
Yeah, fair enough. Curry sauce on chips?
No, in Canada they have like a poutine, which
Poutine.
is like gravy on chips with cheese, but that's not that hype either. I think it makes it all soggy.
Hmm.
Like melted cheese, that's hype. Like
Yeah,
when you dip it in, but that's it for me.
yeah, I don't like it soggy either. It's pancake day. What are you having on your pancakes?
Oh, I love strawberries. I love bananas. I like blueberries. I don't like too much of the compote, like or the whipped cream.
Mm,
I don't really like whipped cream, so I don't want to drown my pancakes and make them soggy. I like them when they're like kind of crispy on the outside, and so I just eat fruit with it normally.
cool. One more quick one. Best UK accent.
Ah, Irish.
Uh,
Technically, I could say that Northern Irish, I guess.
yeah,
Um,
you got a version of it?
what I meet? No, that's Liverpudlian. Yeah. My name's Ben. I'm from Ireland. I'm trying to do our assistant coach. What are you doing? What are you doing, you boiled egg?
That was
Something
a bit
like that.
better. Yeah, not too
Yeah,
bad.
so that's a nice one. Push is quite nice too, I
Yeah,
think.
cool. Well, I'm being told our time's up, so Sorry
All right.
for keeping you, Boaster. Again, congrats on the
All right.
win, and good luck in the final four.
Thank you. All the
Nice
best.
one.
See you again in 1 month.
See ya.